I was in college and climbing in Switzerland with a group of very experienced climbers. There were 2 Brits, there was a German, there was a Belgian, and there was our Swiss guide. We were all roped up and we were on a rock face. It wasn't vertical, but it was not too far from vertical. It was dry, and as I say, we were roped up and we were moving up this face, and all of a sudden I got to the point where I just couldn't keep on going. Clouds came, started to rain. The conditions were really pretty bad. So the guide, Fritz Ema was his name. Fritz Ema came to me and he said, "Well, Ray, I'm afraid that we have to leave you here." It's pretty frightening in and of itself. I said, okay. And with that, they drove in 2 pitons and hooked rope into the pitons. And I had a sling around my waist and a carabiner. And they roped me in to the carabiner and the piton. Fritz said, "You will be fine here. I'll be back. We all be back in about 2 hours." With that, they disappeared up this radically steep slope, rock face, into the mist and the fog and the rain. There I was, all by myself. It is windy, it is raining. I had a small flask of hot tea. I had a package of cheese and, believe it or not, some raw bacon. All of a sudden I was aware of another presence on that rock ledge. Listened. I stopped moving, and slowly but surely a small mouse came up and sat on my parka, and I fed it there. I calmed down and realized that I was perfectly all right and that the world was perfectly all right at that point. Slowly but surely, the rain stopped and the clouds began to part. I could see down into the valley and I could see over to the other mountains, and right on time, 2 hours later, Fritz Ema came down with the rest of the climbers. We roped up again and then descended along a knife edge, and then we rappelled down probably 50 meters. And then walked through the Alps. And we finally got back down to this little valley and a village called Rosenlaue in Switzerland. So that was an experience that I shall never forget.